So in the past couple of weeks, I've been making money work for me using the strategy and the system that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And you are going to learn about that tonight. Now, while I was actually running a very busy schedule. Now, let's face it, results are not typical. I am not going to tell you that whatever you see here, guys, let's be adults. We're all adults, right? My results are not typical, right? The average person who uses any of these strategies, right, will get some results. We've got people using this system, making no money and getting no success. And we've got people using it, making money and getting success just in their extra time, right? And I'm going to share this with you in a minute. I want you to discard everything you know. I want you to come here with a clean slate. So I'm going to share with you the secret. So here's the secret. It's the only secret you ever need. You only need one secret, period, right? So you ready? Ready? Go. So here it is. It's called the cash flow quadrant, right? And I'm sure you've heard of this man called Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is a gentleman. If you've not heard of him, he's online. He's all over the place, right? He's a financial educator, and he's actually built multi-million businesses just by learning this secret you're about to learn here. Here's what Robert Kiyosaki says. He actually created something called the cash flow quadrant. A lot of people know about this quadrant, but a lot of people struggle to get to the right side of the quadrant. Now, what is this quadrant? The quadrant says that on the left side, we've got the 95% of the population, and on the right side, we got 5% of the population. This is a picture of the economy in a total, right? So this is the whole look at the economy. We've got the employees, we've got the self-employed. Now, these people are on the left side. If you're an employee, here's what you're doing. You go to work, you clock in your time, you get paid for your time. Now, you will exchange your time for money. That's what you do as an employee. Now, the flaw in this system, which is the system that we've been trained to do, is that we actually have to go to work, get paid, and then come back home. And then after you're home, you got another 18 hours, 12 hours, whatever number of hours you've got. All that time is wasted time, right? Now, because you're actually trading time for hours, trading time for money, there's only so much you can do. You cannot make extra income while you're actually staying at home. You could, of course, probably do something, but you're trading your time for money. And you only have 24 hours in a day. So even if you did overtime, left time, extra time, whatever time you did, you only have 24 hours in a day. So you're restricted. Now we come back down to the people who are self-employed people. Now, a lot of people are in the self-employed bracket today because the economy is failing us. Now that makes up 35% of the economy. Now, a lot of people are moving into self-employed positioning because people have realized that, having a job is not the end all and be all. I was listening yesterday over here. I think NatWest is actually shutting down 600 of their branches. 100 of their branches are shutting down. Now, tell me, that branch, NatWest, one branch could probably be employing 30 people or 40 people. That's nearly 4,000 people going to lose their job probably in the next week or so. Where are they all going to go? Most people will look for alternatives, and they will be looking at the self-employed region because that's the next thing that comes to mind. Now, the problem with a self-employed person is I was a self-employed person for a long time. Self-employed people, what we do is we don't clock in time. At this moment, we own our position. We own a job, right? So we work ourselves to death. Like there's literally no time. If you're not opened your shop, you don't get paid, right? I've got one project that I work in. I've been in this project for a while, which is financial advisory. And we encourage people, and we help people to ensure their family and put their finances right. And I qualified for that some time back, and I've been doing that for some time. Yeah, but with that project, this is what happens, right? If I don't sit in my car, drive my car down to meet a client 2 hours away, I don't get paid for that time. You understand? So I could go meet a client. Now, this is good. I could go meet one client and I could make 2,000 or 5,000. I could meet another client and I could make 50 pounds, right? But then if I am not seeing that client or talking to that client, I am actually not making it. So in order to make up for the time, I have to work around the clock just to make ends meet. The moment I shut down and I shut my PC down, turn my phone off, business is closed. It's like shop owners do the same. Now, on the right side of the quadrant is 95% of the population, right? Now, I'm sure you feel me, right? Right. So if you've been on the left side, there's nothing wrong with being on the left side. The only thing is that you have less time, right? Or you have no time and money, or you have money and you have no time. Now, on the right side of the quadrant are the smart people. These are the people that make other things work for them. So we got the business owners. Now, people on the right control about 95% of the wealth in the world. Now, so on the right side, we got business owners. Now, to be a business owner, business owners employ systems. I'm going to share something with you. They employ systems to work for them. So they're not working for other people, or they're not working for a job. Now they're getting systems to work for them. Now, the McDonald's owner, or if somebody owns a McDonald's franchise, they've got other people working for them. Now, if you're in a job, chances are you're working for a business owner. And the business owner creates a system that kind of like delivers a service or delivers a product. And then you go to work, you clock in, and you work while he sits back, crosses his legs, and enjoy the profits. Or he just monitors a little bit. He's got people doing things for him, right? So they leverage systems to make money. And then we got the last people who are the investors. Investors are the other kind of like really smart people. What they do is investors make money work for them, right? So they are not just about creating a system. They've got unlimited income because they know how to make money work. So now, if you're on this side, what you're doing is you're employing a system to make money for you, and you're making that money make more money for you, which is amazing, because once you get to the right side of the quadrant, you free up more time. People can work the time that you can't work. Now, I listened to someone. Now, this guy is somebody I used to look up to, and he was quite successful at what he did. And he said, listen, Andy, if you can find a way to make money while you sleep, that is when you start making money. I was thinking, okay, how do I make money while I'm sleeping, right? So once you can figure that out, that is the best thing for you. Now, another thing, I heard somebody else also say that I prefer to make 1% off of 100 people's effort than to make 100% of my own effort. So he would rather go to 100 people and get everybody to work 1%, then he gets 100% effort than put in 100%, which is a better idea. So here's the secret he discovered. Now, success leaves clues. That's the main secret. Success leaves clues. If you want to be successful, you have to do what the successful people do. If you want to be wealthy, you have to do what the wealthy people do. So he studied his rich dad. Now, this is a story about Robert Kiyosaki. He had a poor dad and he had a rich dad. The poor dad was his real dad, the father that he looked up to, his biological father. And this man had all the degrees under the sun that you can think about. Now he had his rich dad, who was his best friend's dad. Now his best friend's dad didn't have nearly as enough qualification as his rich dad. However, that man was much more wealthier than his father. So he started thinking, why has my dad actually got all these qualifications and he is poorer than my rich dad who has no qualifications? What's it? So he started studying his rich dad. And here's what he's found out. Rich people make money and systems work for them. And I've covered that already. So what I'm going to share with you today is called iMarket Live. iMarket Live is the rise of, you and me. Now, this is something completely different. When I saw this, I had actually retired from this industry. I was actually going into creating my own programs and creating my own stuff. And I've actually done that. I'm still doing that. But when I saw this is how I came across this. I met a young lady, young dynamic woman at a hotel after a meeting I'd been with the clients. And I saw this lady sitting there and she was actually doing her stuff, having conversation. I was like, oh my goodness, I've never seen somebody so energetic. I reached out to her and then handed over my card. And I said, what do you do? And she said, I'm a lawyer. I work with big firms to kind of like work their law cases. I work with FIFA. I work with all these big companies. I'm like, okay, now you're quite young. How come you get so much success? And I looked at her screen. She was doing something funny. I was like, what are you doing? You're going to teach me how you do that. I'm going to show you that story in a bit. And then she shared this with me, right? And I decided to do this because of what she had done. She wasn't actually going to share this with me, but I actually asked for her to show me. So This is the rise of you and I. Now, if you've seen this anyway, I want you to come into this with an open slate, because this will change your life, guaranteed. Now, what is iMarkets Live? iMarkets Live is a high-end Forex training platform. Now, these are a group of investors and wealthy people that created a system that teaches the normal person, you and me, about the largest financial market in the world. Forex simply means foreign exchange. This is what we do. Foreign exchange is based on currency. So you're actually, if you go back to Robert Kiyosaki's quadrant, when you're trading on Forex, you're making money work for you. So now we've kind of like really moved up to the right side. If you can acquire the skills to actually make money work for you, then you've actually transitioned already to the right side. It's just a matter of time for things to change. So here's what it is. You trade one currency for another. With Forex, it's a currency market, right? The Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 24 hours a day, 4 days a week, which means you can actually be making money while you sleep. It's a $5.3 trillion average a day. Now, a day industry. This is where all the big players play, the banks, the hedge funds, government, and you can trade on any device. This is so amazing. Today, we've got so much technology. The phone in your hand, if you're watching this on your phone right now, you got so much power in your hand that you have no idea. I heard somebody say that today we got smartphones, but if your smartphone is not making you money, it's a dumb phone. It's not a smartphone. It's actually wasting and taking money from your pocket. You trade on any device. This is where iMarkets Live play a very powerful place in our lives today, right? It's a first-class Forex education. It was founded in July, right? It operates in 120 plus countries. In fact, you can trade Forex anywhere you are in the world. If you understand how to tap into this market, you can be on the beach somewhere and you can be making money. When we talk about money, some people think, oh, it's all about money. No, it's not all about money. It's about what the money will allow you to do and the number of people it will allow you to help. It's a debt-free company, it's privately owned, and it's a financial solvent and stable company. It's an educational platform. It's not a company where you have to manufacture some physical commodity. The business is based on education. So I can actually take the knowledge from here, go somewhere else and be successful. I don't have to be tied to the company before I can get some success. So once you gain the knowledge, you can get success anywhere. The company can go away tomorrow, but the knowledge you have acquired from this platform will give you the power to create wealth anywhere in the world. And you don't have to be, stuck to the company. And this is the corporate leadership. The reason I'm showing you this slide is that, like I said to you, to be wealthy and to be successful, we do what the successful people do. Success leaves clues. We got Chris Terry, who's the chief executive officer, and he is actually the founder of the company. We got his wife, Isis, who is the chief financial officer, and both of these people have been in the Forex and trading industry for a number of years. They are good at what they do. We've got Alex Morton. He made his first million before he was actually 24. And we've got Ivan Tapia, who is a celebrity engineer, and his brain is behind some of the systems we've got here that actually allows us to leverage the power of this industry. What makes this platform unique? The results, what you put in is what you get out. Knowledge is power. If you don't have knowledge, you will perish. For lack of knowledge, Bible says, lack of knowledge, my people perish. You've got to understand where the rich people play and how they play. iMarkets Live does not trade your money, handle your investment. So it's not kind of like you're putting money in this company. You are actually gaining the skills that you actually need to kind of like go ahead and go be your own man or your own woman somewhere else. That does not earn on any of your trades. You go and trade. You take the knowledge, you go and apply the knowledge. You make your money, you enjoy yourself, you free your time up. There's no restriction to this. You trade at your own, on your own leisure. And the objective of the company is to empower, enrich, and to educate. So how does this work? What do you get access with? We got the iMarket Live Academy. Now the system is 60 plus videos and more added regularly of very successful traders who are actually teaching us firsthand what they are doing to make work in the marketplace. It's in multiple languages, right? It's from basic to advanced. And I have to tell you, I have been doing only I've done only 4 basics, and some of the things I understand now, and some of the things I've been able to do, I surprise myself, and I'm still doing other projects. This is the beauty about this thing, and you get to learn from the expert. These are some of the tools and systems we get access to. Apart from the videos and the educational platform, we get something called the harmonic scanner. The harmonic scanner simply scans the market to tell us high probability trade. We only look at what the information is giving us and want the diagrams. We learn to read diagrams. And then the diagrams tell us certain things, and they can tell you, like, if you see this, it means that. If you see this, it means that. So once you see this, you know what. So this is some of the knowledge you get privy to. And the harmonic scanner is one of the systems. It's a very powerful tool. You're provided with all the information. It's a privately owned software, and it's high accuracy for confirmation and information for you as well. And we've also got another system called the web analyzer. The web analyzer is also a custom build platform. Now, we also receive high precision trade setups. Now, you can see here, this is what I've actually started using now. Now, web analyzer, actually, this thing right here is such a powerful tool. It scans the market. It tells us enter the right trades and to come out of a trade. And there is more. There's more. We also got something called the swing trades. Now, this is another reason why this got my attention. With other companies that I've been a part of, the CEO is actually sitting somewhere. They created some cool products, or they went to a lab for somebody to create the product for them, and that's it. They go chill out on the beach, and you never get to hear about them. You get to see them once in a while when they show up on a video or a big event. Now here, you get to see the CEO himself actually do his thing. This is where he actually tells us, you see the veteran do his own thing, and he tells us how to potentially earn. So we get weekly trade forecasts by the master himself. He comes and he actually trades and analyzes the market, and then tells us, and he teaches us, like gives us new techniques and what he's doing to flip his $1 million accounts. And we get to learn from this as well. And there is more. We've got another system called the swipe trade. Now, this is such a blessing, right? This is just a simple earn while you learn. Now, while you're learning the skills, now this is a journey. We're not by any means saying that you're coming and overnight you're going to make $1 gazillion. You've got to learn. Every skill is learned, and you've got to understand how this works. Now, while you are learning, you could earn. Some people want to earn right now. So like, what do we do to earn right now while I'm learning? So that's what swipe trade is made for. Swipe trade, they just send us all the signals, like all the trade alerts. It's just a copy and paste. It tells you what to trade. It tells you, okay, we've got the euro and the dollar today. Go put these figures in this software, and that's it. We just copy and we paste. If you know how to copy and paste on your phone, that's how easy this is. It's just copy and paste. If you can do this, right? If my 2-year-old or my 4-year-old can actually use my phone, I can say, you know what? She can do this. Just copy and paste. That's all you need to do. That's another system you get access. And also you get access to training and support. Now, I'm part of a massive. Now we've got a massive team of people that are willing and ready to help us out. Now, every time I have a question, I just go into WhatsApp, I put a question in, and within minutes, somebody is like willing to help me out. Say, listen, this is the answer. This is what you need to go do. This is what you need to go do. Go watch this video, or go do this. Go into this and go check this out. It's such a great place, and the people there are ever willing to help. We've also got the IMLuniverse.com, where you get structured learning. There's everything structured and done in the right places. We got the IML corporate app, where they send us information about what's happening. We got 7-figure mentorship. If you want to learn from people who are actually making things happen, this is where you want to be. Right now, you may be asking yourself, oh my goodness, this is so cool. This is so amazing. How do I get started? And I'm going to share that with you in a minute. Now, to wrap up and to recap, you get the IML Academy. You get the IML TV, where we get live Forex education. Get the harmonic scanner that teaches you high probability trades. We also get daily swing trades, where we learn from the veteran himself who's been in the industry for over 20 years. We have swipe trades, where it actually sends us signals what to trade. This is like a done for you thing. You can even do this in your sleep. And we got the web analyzer. Before I tell you about how much you have to invest to get access to this system, right now, you're probably thinking, oh, can I afford? Oh, how can I do this? Oh, is this one of those things? Oh, what do I do now? Old habits die hard. Let me ask you one question. How many webinars, webcasts, conferences, or opportunities have come your way that you haven't taken a step? you have not like taken a step to get into. So many, but it's a cycle that's become like a habit. I know people that are webcasting and all they do is go up on a webinar and hop off this one and go on this one, and they're seeing a whole bunch of things, old habits that I had. So today we got to break that cycle. True or true? If you want results, you break the cycle. It takes friction to cut a diamond. It takes hard work. You got to keep digging and keep digging, and you got to keep going. If you want results, you kill that habit to get results. If you're not killing that habit, you're not going to get results. If you're doing the same thing over and over again, you ain't going to get results. You have to break the pattern. You have to break it. So old habits, let's break that pattern today. So how much will I need to invest? That's the question. Here's what you're going to get. Like I said, everything you're going to get, if we were to put money on it, right? This is easy $10,000. Easy. And I can tell you this because the number of people I've met, and I have met people who said, you trade? Oh my God. How do you do it? Do you know I paid 2,500 pounds just to get a 2-day course and I still can't trade? And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I'm already trading by watching my first 2 videos. What do you mean? Are you joking? And I've heard that over and over again. And this information is not cheap. It's expensive. So if you want to learn how to do this, you got to be willing to say, listen, I'm willing to invest $10,000. But hey, let's not go crazy. We're not going to charge you $10,000. Nobody's going to ask you of $10,000 today. But that's the value you're getting. So again, you're getting the IML Academy, IML Live TV, Harmonic Scanner, Daily Swing Trades, Web Analyzer, and then swipe trades, just copy and paste, all for what? One-off investment of $195 one time. And then to keep getting access to these tools. Now, don't forget, this is a journey to keep getting access to these tools to make money work for you is $140 a month. Right? I think I kind of like talk in dollars and pounds, so it kind of like a bit confusing. So 140 pounds, sorry, that's 140 pounds a month. Now to get started, it's 180 pounds, and it will give you access to the Platinum Elite package where you get all these software that we're talking about and all these systems just to start, on your journey. Now, as if that wasn't enough, we want you to get success. This is how powerful this tool is. They want you to succeed. So please, we want you to get success. Here's what we're saying. We're making it even easier for you. They've made it so easy for everyone to access this kind of information. So once you get in and once you get started and once you start learning, you get your own referral link. And here's what we're saying. We want people to hear about this concept because that's the way the company will grow. And that's how we will liberate more lives. If you refer 2 people, your account is then free. The $140 pounds you have to pay to maintain the education and keep increasing and keep developing yourself, that is no longer there, right? The company takes that cost on because you brought 2 people, which is fair, right? Fair is fair, isn't it? That is the first part of the system. Remember, we talked about the 2 sides of the quadrant on the right side. This part is making money work for you. Now we're going to talk about how you can make systems work for you. If you can get the first part, and the first part is a journey, right? Robert Kiyosaki talks about, if you read that book, he talks about you have to be willing to learn. And it took him years to understand that. But you got all the information right now, which will not take you years, by the way. You can start earning immediately if you decide to apply yourself to learning. Now, the second part is allowing a business system to work for you. Now, you're completely on the right side if you can tap into this as well. So this is the opportunity to become an independent business owner. Now, this is an optional option. You don't have to do this. Now, guys, open your mind to this because like I said to you, I was retired from this industry. I had gotten some success. I was happy. And I had some money coming to me on a residual basis. So I decided not to do this. To become an independent business owner, what you do is that you share the opportunity. Just invite people to a webinar like this. There's so many of them going on. This is just me I'm showing you because you're in my contact list. There's so many of them going on almost every day of the week. We've got something going. Just invite someone. If you can invite somebody to watch something like this, you can absolutely nail this. You can crush this. It's so easy. This is where you refer people to the company and you get paid. Now to do that, Right? I'm going to share that with you straight away. Your investment is about $15 extra. If you're interested in this, this is going to cost you another $15 to invest and to tap into the system. I'm going to show you how that system looks like. Now, this is what happens. If you refer a few people, they pay you based on your referrals. On level 1, you get a $35 referral paid to you. Level 2, they pay you $10. And level 3, they pay you $5. Now, trust me, I've built sales teams. I've actually built 2 corporate sales team. And sometimes some people go, is this one of those things? And the truth is that I have been a part of a big corporate company here, and I built a team of 400 guys for them. And they paid on almost the same structure. So networking is us tapping into our network to kind of like get paid. And companies are using this. I have Virgin Pure Water, and Virgin Pure said to me, once you got Virgin Pure, if you refer, every time you refer a friend, we'll give you free filters. And I'm thinking, they're actually tapping into my network, right? Your network is your net worth. So this is not one of those things. This is something that can actually liberate you. Companies are using it. I'm part of BT, and BT says to me, if you refer a friend, we'll give you a $50 voucher. I'm thinking, right, these people are actually using this particular system to kind of like build their businesses. So why can't we do that? If you decide to come in as a business owner, the first part, you got to do this. I got to tell you, that's a no-brainer, right? It just makes no sense for you not to do it. But then, if you can invite people to come see a presentation like this, we talk to them for you. We do the work for you. Now, I don't want you to go and be a salesperson. I just want you to invite them to see something like this, and then we'll do the work. How about that? Just invite them to come see this, and we do the work. Yes? Yes or yes? So, in so many levels within the company, the more your team grows, the more the people you refer grows. Now, bear in mind, this is not people that you'd have referred yourself. This is people you referred who referred other people, and then your team starts growing. Now, once your team starts growing, the first 3 people you bring in, you hit platinum, something called platinum 150. Now, at platinum 150, you get to like $150 a month or $37 a week. Now, if you could refer 3 people to this system, now that is easy. If you could refer 3 people to this system who are actually going to benefit from this as well, $150 a month, would that be worth it for the work? And still learning for free to learn how to make your money increase. Is that worth it? How about $600? Platinum 600, you refer 12 people. Now, this is not people you referred personally. You would have to refer the 3 people, and then they would go and refer other people. And if there's 12 people in your team, hooray, you're platinum 600. You're getting $600 a month. That's $150 a week. Now, this is residual. Now, this comes to you every month. This is how you make money while you sleep. Remember, I said, one of my rich mentors said to me, if you can find a way to make money while you sleep, that's it. This is how to make money while you sleep. So you're leveraging a system to make money for you. Now, we've got various levels. So we got platinum 150, that pays 3 people in your team. That's 3, come on, man. And you get paid $37 a week. It comes in every Friday. Now, this is the first network marketing company I've seen that does this. $37 on a weekly basis. So next week by now, imagine it, you could be earning $37. That's how cool it is, right? All the way up to $125,000 a week. As you rank advanced, you get paid bonuses. Now, this is not part of your trading commissions or trading profits. Your trading profits are different from what you're earning here. So you're earning a residual income, and you're learning how to trade, and you're multiplying, you're learning how to make your money work for you while you make money while you sleep. This is awesome. So what you get prestigious leadership, you get world-class products and education, dynamic platform for any situation. You also get friendly, supportive culture. The people I've met here, amazing people, unmatched passion. The passion, I've not seen the passion here anywhere else, purely because it comes from the top. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm very excited. You can tell by my voice. I'm so excited to share this with you today. So let me ask you another question before you go. If all this did was teach you a skill for life, would it be worth it? A skill that you could take anywhere in the world, anywhere, and profit, would it be worth it? If all it did was make you a few $100s a month, would it be worth it? Think about it. If you could make $300 a month, would it be worth it? If you could make $100 a month, residual, for the rest of your life, would it be worth it? If all it did was you gain a knowledge that you can pass to your children, would it be worth it? Because the knowledge you gain here, you can actually pass that knowledge on to your children and your children's children. Now that's leaving wealth. Would that be worth it? Another question I have for you that I want you to think about before we go. What's your freedom worth to you? 5K, 10K, 25K or more? How much would it cost you to pay for your financial freedom? In fact, if you don't pay for your financial freedom, you will be paying for your financial hardship. One way or the other, something's got to give. You got to be paying for something. So you might as well just go in, take the plunge, get started, and learn. Start learning because it's a journey. So the earlier you start learning, the better. When I saw a presentation like this, the first time I saw this, I was like, oh, can I do this? Can I do this? And I kept postponing, I kept procrastinating until one day I was like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to take the plunge. And I took the plunge and I'm so blessed I did. I'm so happy I did that. So you can see why other people are paying, 1,000 plus just for one lesson, just to get this knowledge. If you were to hire someone to teach you this, now the lady I talked about, she charges nothing less than 10 grand. Now she gained the knowledge from it. She charges nothing less than 10 grand to train. Now she trains banks. She's working with government, all because she applied and learned the system. That's why I'm so fired up about this, because this can literally change nations. It can change generations. There's going to be that one guy. Imagine, see your whole generation, like think about 100 years from now, or 20 years from now, or 50 years from now. And your children are sitting back going, oh, wow. Your great-grandchildren are sitting out going, oh, look at our ancestry tree. Oh, that one didn't do nothing. That one didn't do nothing. Oh, that one didn't do nothing. Oh, that one, that's the guy who changed our life. It got on this guy's turn and he flipped the whole equation. You could be the one to change your family's history just by acquiring some skills and applying yourself to a system that can change your life. For me, I've made that choice. I bend the bridge, ain't going back. To get started, it's 180, right? That gives you access to the whole system. It gives you access to my coaching as well, because I do some coaching for my inner group people, and I charge like $2,000 for coaching, for 6 sets of coaching sessions. Now, if you decide to come in today, you're coming into my group, so you will have access to that coaching program. It's a 7-week coaching program that will teach you some things, some things you never even knew existed, right? You'll be learning some of those skills. If you decide to get started today, I am going to give you that offer. So all you have to do, how do you join? Just go on. I want to see some messages on my WhatsApp or on my Messenger. Just put in, say, interested, or put something. Send me a message right now. Once I get that message, I will know you're in. Now, when I saw this, I had 2 choices, right? I had the first option was that I'll do nothing. I will not take the leap of faith, and which is 100% risk-free. I'm not going to take any risk. Things will go back to the way they were. Now, the second option I had was I was going to pony up some small investments today. At the time, I saw like 180 pounds. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to put that together and give it a shot. Now, let's face it. If you gave it a shot and nothing worked, we got a 7-day money back guarantee. You can get that money back in 7 days anyway. If you come in and the system is not what it says it is, you get your money back. You just say, oh, Andy, you told me this. I am not happy with you. You lied to me. I want my money back. And you get your money back within 7 days. How about that? When I saw it, this is what I was thinking. I said, the first option, I do nothing and nothing changes. Or the second option, I take a leap of faith. I do something and probably something will change. And I'm happy I made that choice. If it works, great. If not, just ask for your money back and you will get it. Cool. Even if you don't get your money back, just say, you know what, I want to cancel this. Well, you're going to waste $150 anyway on something ridiculous. If you don't use it here, you use it somewhere else. So you get a 7-day money back guarantee. Sign up today. If you don't like it for any reason, just reach out to me. Say to me, Andy, I'm not cool with this. Hey, please come get your stuff. And we will more than happy. The company will be more than happy to give you your money back. How about that? Now, you're probably sitting there going, I want to do this. I don't know what to do. I want to see some messages on my WhatsApp or on my Messenger right now. Just tell me interested. Okay. Awesome. And most people that see this, I always see this in my business every single day. Every time I show stuff to people, I see 2 types of people. The guy on the left who is shy, who's afraid of taking action, who's like, I don't know what to do. and the guy on the right who's like, I am ready. Bring it on. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to do something awesome. Bring it on. Let's smash this, right? Let me do this now. Bring it on, right? Nobody wants to be the guy on the left, but everybody wants to follow the guy on the right. But the guy on the right is a guy that takes risks. So, hey, I'm nothing special, right? I'm not a guru sitting on some mountain somewhere levitating. I'm just a normal human being like you and me, right? And I'm not good at SEO. I'm not a business guru. I'm nothing. You know, I just learned a few skills that have actually brought me where I am. I decided to take risk. I take like crazy risk, right? Some risks didn't work, but some worked. And it has brought me here today. So pick out your phone, send me that message. Once I get that message on WhatsApp or wherever, I'll respond to you, right? Just say, I'm ready to change my life, or I'm ready to do something awesome. I'm ready to do something ridiculous, right? And then let's get this party on the road.